Yo! Video games.
Is that me?
Yes.
Coconut milk, coconut cream, chickpea protein, rice protein, cocoa powder. Real acid?
Real acid?
Your readings are very
But man, like, the thing is, I love about
brain activity's off the charts.
about Bumblebee. It literally had beat for beat some of the Transformers. It had the Transformers intro.
Is Bumblebee live action?
Yeah.
I really didn't like it.
So yeah, I know you didn't like it too much, but that one scene where they had literally the intro where he... Whoa.
Yeah, no, that show was amazing. Like the War on Cybertron.
Yeah, the War on Cybertron, and then the intro where it's like the car and they drive and he transforms and he throws him. It's like beat for beat the intro.
Oh, this is Nicole.
I'm about to say, I think so.
Brennan, by the way.
And she was like young and hot. They made her hot.
The first
They were, like 21.
I actually like the whole thing.
Are you feeling Nate?
Fine. A little dizzy. What happened? Is this medical?
Quarantine, actually. Security said they found you in the infected area and wanted you checked out.
Infected? Is that what you're calling it?
Don't worry, you're all clean.
I don't know, I'm almost a little nostalgic for, like, PS2 era, like, character models like this. You know, like, good ones, like Capcom era, PS, like, high-quality GameCube era.
I'm definitely more nostalgic for PS1 stuff.
Like, the blocky stuff is like, yeah, I remember
Weirdly
it was blocky,
charming.
but it's fucking blocks. Like, even at the time, I was kind of like, yeah, they're blocky.
I remember actively
like Metal Gear
thinking,
Solid, like they don't have lip sync, they literally just do this.
I remember actively feeling at the end of like the PlayStation 2 cycle when we were getting PS3s and 360s that games like Devil May Cry 3, I could not fathom how games could look better than this. Like, I felt like we had reached the graphical pinnacle of what technology could do. Like, games just don't look any better than DMC3.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't always work, obviously, but like...
And then HD TVs happened. Like, oh, okay.
Like, I
remember...
Alright.
You remember like when DVDs came out and like I had my dad had a flat screen and a DVD. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna look so sharp and all this stuff. And then they could put it on like, this doesn't look that sharp.
It doesn't, because your TV. And, yeah, well, also what's funny, you know what the actual resolution, you know what DVD resolution is? 480p.
Yeah. I remember I was kind of let down, bro. Like my dad, you know, he bought a flat screen TV and we had a DVD player. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna look mind blowing.
Remember that? Did you catch that joke in Hi-Fi Rush?
Oh yeah, it's like running at like 240p or something like that.
They're like the cameras. You know, we can't. The cameras are offline. They're only running in 480p. Well, we can't see them.
We can't see them, yeah. And the craziest thing about Blu-ray, you know, it still seems like that's futuristic movie shit when you say Blu-ray was pretty much 720p to 1080p.
Yep.
Wow.
You had to get there's specific kind of Blu-rays that do 4K.
Yes. Yeah. Now you have to get 4K Blu-rays.
4K Blu-ray.
To actually do 4K movies.
Yeah.
Nick seems healthy, despite the results you found.
I wouldn't let him leave quarantine if I didn't think she'd be okay. I would like to run more tests, though.
But then now you need, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you can get away with other TV, but like 4K Blu-ray on a goddamn OLED, yeah.
I liked it when, like,
thank you.
I feel there was something nice about the fact when, like, they had to be stylistic.
Yeah.
More than we literally scan this person's fucking head.
Yeah.
Because it's almost worse now. You play Death Stranding and like, here's Jeff fucking Keighley. Here's my Amazon box.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's nice.
720, yeah, no, 720s.
Am I gonna get an OLED monitor? I will, but I'm not getting a OLED monitor that runs in 1440p. The one big one that everyone's talking about now is the LG one, and it's 1440p OLED, 240 hertz, which is great, but apparently the it has a matte finish over the monitor that kind of dilutes the image a bit. Sort of like
why would you want a matte
removing
finish over
the element that like in this one it has got a gloss finish, right? It's almost like a mirror, right? If
no,
you
for
look,
sure, yeah.
Which is great. So that kind of like diminishes a big part of it for a lot of people.
But you know what's wild? Like, that's how good it is. But when it's a black, when it's on, the mirror stuff goes away.
It does, exactly. When it's on, it goes away.
Yeah.
So to me, I am 100% waiting for gloss finish monitor, actual 4K OLED that does like 120 hertz or above. So when we hit that level of, and it's not a curved monitor. When we hit that level, that's when I'm 100% going in.
How much that monitor cost?
Exactly.
It's like $1,000.
Oh,
it's $1,000 for a 1440p monitor OLED.
How big is it?
28 inches.
That's not bad.
It's that size.
That's
27, 28.
pretty good.
I mean, that's not bad, I guess. Yeah.
Because the thing is, that's what I stare at my computer screen more than I do my TV screen.
It's still cramped.
Yeah.
With a monitor.
I think that's what I'm buying this year. I'm gonna buy myself
a monitor, not a TV. The smallest TV you can get is like 40 inches.
Yeah, for OLED.
And I can't fit that shit over there.
Yeah.
There's no space for that.
Well, I'm finally going to replace my TV eventually with an OLED.
Burn-in is really not that much of an issue. Burn-in was an issue on OLEDs like in 2016 or something.
Yeah.
Like that's a very old problem that has pretty much been resolved. And OLEDs literally have built in like 6 or 7 different things it does to prevent burn-in. It's not really a problem anymore. Don't worry about burn-in being an issue. On older OLEDs, yes, because they didn't know, right? Now there's so many things that move like the screen micropixels that you'll never even notice, just to prevent burn-in. There's like screen pixel refreshers that refresh every pixel on the screen so that it doesn't have that. You can disable all these things. You can also just leave them on. So even if it's a monitor, it'll still take care of it.
Or plasma, man. Remember how much burn-in plasmas had?
They were hot.
Yep.
Yeah, the burn-in issue has been fixed for many years. You have 12,000 hours on a 77-inch CX. There's no burn-in. Yeah. Like there's every time I leave my OLED on accident, and I like something happens and I fall asleep with Ripley or something.
Look up and around.
I'll come back. And my OLED has gone to screensaver mode or something, where it does this like pixel refresh thing, and most of the pixels are off. The nice part about OLED is that it's not actually when there's black, like true black on the screen, and not like grayish or something. True blacks are actually no light, so it's not shooting light to those areas. So that means that part can't get burned in.
Yeah.
It's only when there's like illuminated areas that stay illuminated for a very long period of time does that actually happen. Oh, it's this room before.
I remember back in the day, like Vegas got a lot of plasma TVs.
They all have burn-in.
And I remember so many of them had burn-in.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the ones in the in your room. It was like the ones in the casino that were like showing off shit. And like those had unbelievable stuff. Yeah, like stats, or like some of them in the stores that had things. I just remember like burning a lot from there. Well, that's like, I'm talking about the early plasmas.
Yeah, this is the boss fight room in Dead Space. Slow down, boys. And even my House of the Dead cabinet downstairs has burn-in on the insert coin part of it, It's burned in permanently.
Yeah, no. Some of those old, CRTs he would even
CRT is a big problem.
Yeah.
Did I finish Callisto Protocol? Yep. I played all of that game I wanted to.
All I wanted to.
I finished it. Joe, thank you.
This is McNeil.
Yeah, there's like one company, and it's in Vegas that is specializes in CRTs, and they like restore them, like do all this crazy stuff. It's a father and son, and then you know, like if you have a CRT, they can literally like rebuild them, get you like a new working CRT. It's crazy. They're like specialists, but they're like on back order so much because like. You know, like arcade collectors,
yeah,
like they're the go-to.
And especially if you get those really good CRTs, you know, the ones that actually do high resolution, like 480i. You know, yeah, you want to get those looking good.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, how many of you guys have seen those? I forgot what documentary I was watching.
Bro, CRTs are very dangerous.
Yeah, because they're like
you take apart a CRT and it is.
I've been electrocuted by my Killer Instinct machine.
And they weigh like 5,000 pounds.
They're heavy as fuck.
Some of those CRTs, you can die from them.
Yeah, no, you can't. I gave myself a good fucking shock. I was like, oh my god.
Holy shit.
I didn't let the electricity discharge happen, and I gave myself a good fucking shock. That's when I had to reverse the fucking polarity of my KI cabinet. The image was upside down.
Oh.
So I had to flip all these pins in the back to orient the image the other way.
Capacitors. And you know, the thing is, eventually they're going to be gone. Like, CRTVs will be... I mean, I think there's maybe... I know that one company in Vegas...
America, thank you.
Any other companies around the world that, like, you know, specialize on rebuilding and fixing CRTVs? I'm trying to hit something, but it's on me.
You gotta go over continue?
Yeah.
Click it.
Click it.
Wow.
There you go.
You first.
You had to discharge them? Yes. You had to essentially wait. If you're working on a CRT and you recently turned it on, you have to wait a certain period of time for the electricity to discharge. You can't immediately start working on it again.
So that reticle right there is where you are.
Yeah.
That's it, you got it.
Yeah, man, like, replace CRTVs.
I'm full. Pretty sure.
Yeah. But man, like, I'm telling you, like, especially for arcade games, like Pac-Man and Mortal Kombat 2, you play them with a CRTV, and it's just so different. Like, you can add scan lines, but it ain't the same.
Man, I remember wiping static off your CRT screen when you touch the screen after. You feel all the static come off.
Oh, yeah.
Can't torch it. That's right. Like, this hole blew out. That's why I have muted sound.
My oxygen's low. I'll have to take a different route back.
We'll wait for you.
Scan lines over tan lines. Oh, yeah. Dude, I remember I picked up a 32-inch CRTV and I almost broke my spine, even as a young, like, 20-year-old lad.
I broke my spine.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a video of a guy, like, picking up, like, something really heavy and he, like, bends and, like, folds over backwards. That's what almost happened one time when I went to go pick up a CRTV. But you know what's wild?
I'll call when I get someplace.
Your OLED brings back the spirit of a CRTV.
It's as heavy as a CRT in a weird ass like position. The OLEDs are fucking heavy, dude.
Yeah. I helped Max set up this CRTV.
Yeah, we both had to lift it up.
And this shit it weighed a ton.
This is like a 60-inch? Maybe a 65?
And there's not much to that. I'm like, how is this thing so
thin.
heavy?
It's very thin. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Thin but dense.
Yeah, bro. black hole material in there. Because I'm like, you know, because like most before OLEDs, like they were really, you know, TVs were relatively light.
HD TVs, yeah, for the most part, they weren't that heavy.
They weren't that heavy.
Regular LED TVs aren't that heavy.
LED TVs weren't that heavy. So I'm like, why does Max need my help? You know, and then I came by and I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. Yes.
It's so thin that like it almost cuts into your hand.
Yeah.
When you have to pick it up. I think we use gloves and shit to like ease it up. I know the fire doesn't illuminate anything. It causes like no world illumination. Just is hot.
Yeah, Wii graphics. It's scarier that way, Max. The fear.
Yeah, it's the fur.
The fear.
You know what's the fear in Dead Space remake? Or Dead Space 1? No 180 turn.
Yeah, it is.
That's the fear, man.
Because there's always someone
right behind
you, like just constantly.
Yeah, the fear in that game is definitely the fact that you can't just turn around. You have to like, oh shit.
Burn them.
RJ, thank you.
This is McNeil.
About damn time. What's your 20?
I'm fine, Weller. Thanks for asking. And wouldn't you know it, I'm in a damn morgue.
That's not far. Wait there. We'll come to you.
Look around. Like,
Kenny, just look around.
I don't know. That's what Simmons does. Simmons does this.
No, like when you see like
melee.
the cross, you have down, left, right arrows. It means you can like freely look around the room.
That was probably a jump scare that got people.
Look off is close.
Nate! Thank God you're all right.
We must stop meeting like this.
Believe me, another morgue is the last place I want to be. By the way, you still want to talk to the captain?
Shit.
He's dead. Oh my God. How did this happen?
No idea. What happened with the escape pods?
They all launched empty. No idea why.
Can we please move on and discuss this elsewhere?
Mr. Eckhart is right. Let's go.
Look at Mr.
through
Magoo
to
over
the-
here. Yeah, that is Nicole. They are on the Ishimura. This is as things are going to shit on the Ishimura.
Someone was saying that it's only like 2 days. Is the amount of time between the things that went to shit when you get there in Dead Space 1. I'm like,
really?
Why does it feel like it's been like this for months?
Happened that fast.
Well, yeah. I was looking a little bit, and
Harry,
it seemed like
you're
the
still
ship was
here?
like, you know,
When was the
abandoned
last
for.
time you slept?
Coming up to
Months or
24 hours.
something,
Yeah.
at least.
What am I supposed to do? Can't just leave everyone alone.
Yeah, he's just
A lot of people.
Hours, huh?
A lot of accidents on a ship this size. And we've had our share of fights the past week, too.
That's odd. I stabilized him an hour ago.
The guy is before. Technically,
You
Back to
thinking
the
what I'm
Future
thinking?
series is all
Sounds
within
like it's
2
coming.
days.
We have more patients in the hallway. I'm gonna check on them.
Sure.
Look at it.
I'll be here.
Damn.
Neil, look out!
Right.
Lexi, stay with me.
Shadow boxing over here.
Punch out.
Yeah, that's like the weird thing to me with Dead Space and sort of just the look of it. I'm like, wait a minute, this ship has only been without power for like 2 days? What?
Well, the reasoning behind all of it going so bad is the sabotage.
Yeah.
Right. It's from the all the evangelical guys messing everything up.
Yeah.
They purposely fucked it up.
Oh wow. That sounds a lot like Raised by a Wolf.
The new Harry Potter game is in 4 hours. Am I playing it? Really? It comes out in 4 hours? No.
For influencer people.
Oh.
Influencer and
Definitely not.
Oh, the pre-order, the digital deluxe.
Yeah.
It's the digital deluxe, but I know for like the
And there are supplies there too. It's that way.
would it say the influencers or would it like
I saw some gameplay of it, of like what the game. I've never seen what the fucking game actually is.
Yeah.
I finally saw what it is, and I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like a shooter.
Bro, the worst thing was when someone like showed like just fighting a troll in a square, and like the troll had one attack,
Oh, really?
and it just
Supplies are still here.
ran in a circle.
all I know I'm just excited for the character creator and the hair like options. Finally some fucking good hair options for like African American characters. As opposed to,
I've never been a big enough Harry Potter fan to want to play a Harry Potter game.
Nicole, keep it down.
For the first thing I said from the moment I saw that game was like, well, Kenny will like it.
Yeah.
Kenny played the mobile game too.
I played it, but the mobile game was such a cash grab that
I know.
it was fucking awful, bro. It was like, oh, you literally need money. Oh, you want to play more? Put in money. I'm like, no, sir. And then they ended up fixing it because it was so fucking bad with that.
Remember this hallway?
Yeah, me too. I was about to say, this is very familiar. You come by here a lot. Because it's in medical. Medical's a little spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even gotcha, right? You would play, like, oh, to get to the next chapter, you'd have to wait, you know.
Yeah,
20 minutes.
the classic old school mobile way of doing it.
Yeah.
It's like the way mobile games were in 2010, where it's just like pay to, well, wait to play.
Wait to play.
Yeah,
So
you had
could
to
wait
pay your
20
way
minutes
to not wait.
or pay money. And the thing is, the money that you would pay would only last a little while. So I'm like, whoa, bro, this fuck off.
We'll be safer in the ER.
I'm like, and it was crazy because it was actually a really cool story and a really cool,
Pretty sure I got him, lady.
a really cool premise. It was like, you know, you find out your sibling, you know, becomes like a dark wizard, and like, you know, all of a sudden in school you're like,
Yeah,
fuck, isn't that your brother? Isn't your brother that fucking crazy wizard? And you're like, no, you're in his shadow and shit. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. And then, like, yeah, no. Yeah, the Harry Potter mobile game felt like you were holding hostage,
Take the
yeah.
cell out of the door. It'll seal the area.
Oh, and that's where the power's out at the ER. Yeah, this is that room where you kept turning off the lights.
Shit! This is the room where I kept turning on the off the lights and on the shower. And the problem was that the guy was in there and I didn't have to be in there. So I'm like, is there a way for me to stop this? And there actually wasn't. So I just kept opening the shower and turning off the lights. Fucking do something.
Also, you know what made me sad about that stupid mobile game was like, why don't you just let me pay $10 for it or $15 and just play through the whole game and beat it.
Yeah, that's the catch.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm like,
if games don't give you that option, then they're trying to whale the fuck out of you.
Exactly, and that was my problem with the game. It was awful, dude. It's like, can I just play the $15, $20? You want me to pay $30? Fine. Let me just.
That's kind of cool.
What are you talking about?
It shows this barricade.
Close that door. It's jammed, sir. So unjam it.
Oh.
The rest of you, grab anything that isn't nailed down and finish that barricade.
This is literally how medical gets all boarded up.
Yeah.
You do it. There's some great moments in the remake that are different.
Thanks, Kenny.
Hey, I got you, fam. I fucked up the whole thing before.
Okay, wait.
There we go.
I didn't get it in time. I don't ring it myself. This is different. No, it's not. It's no different. Bye, Kenny. Well, whatever the fuck I'm doing, it's terrible. None of Kenny's guns are reloaded. All empty. He has no ammo. Good. Good.
Sir, we have to get to engineering. Our team is responding to an emergency call there.
I'll stay. If things are this bad everywhere, the people will be coming here for help.
In that case,
riveting gameplay?
That barricade secure.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Lexine and I will stay here too.
What? No. The captain's dead, and the ship is full of those things. I am not just gonna sit here and wait to die. I'm coming with you.
Then I suppose I'm coming too.
Must be nice to finally grow a pair, Eckhart. Let's go catch a tram.
This is fun.
It is. It's
I like
it's
the
good.
little. I like the little like.
The fact that it's filling in things about the game we just played is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's where the battery's taken out of there, and that's why there's a barricade up there.
Yeah.
And...
Oh man, it was a text thing.
Yeah.
Tram ain't gonna be working.
Where's the tram?
They're on automatic schedule. It should be here.
Not according to this. Look.
Attention all personnel. Tram service has been suspended on all decks. Service will resume in approximately 30 minutes.
Great. What are we supposed to do until then?
Get away, man. You get away. Away from me.
Engineering's not that far.
I'm about to kiss you.
Pitch dark? Are you serious?
Come on, Eckhart.
Away from me. Way too close. This Mr. Magoo-ass looking guy.
Like it should be VR. I mean, this game was made 13 years ago. Actually, longer than that for the Wii version. Like 14 years ago.
Guess you already got it.
I got for my glow. I don't know if you get more glow for you. I'll let you grab all the ammo.
Grab all that.
Grab ammo. There's that exploding arms.
Like the other game. Get a flashlight. Aaron, thank you. And Sinbad's, thank you.
Do you think Nicole will be safe with those guards?
The way this day's going, Eckhart, I wouldn't put money on anyone being safe.
It's not just today. This all happened after we found that damn
You
marker.
can't seriously think the marker's responsible for this?
Hey, you weren't on the colony this past month. Never seen anything like it. What are you, a marker head?
A unitologist? Certainly not. I'm just saying it doesn't seem like...
My ass. If we hadn't found that thing, we wouldn't even...
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, we fell very far. You a marker head, Simmons?
Marker head?
That's what he said. You a marker head?